welcome to this Monday, May 24th edition of the Island Stat Sports Brief. I'm Earl Basden. The Minister of National Security, Renee Ming, has authorized the large exemption for the Bermuda Day Half Marathon Derby. Participants of the Bermuda Day Half Marathon Derby must be able to demonstrate that they are fully immunized or have tested negative for the coronavirus at least 3 days before May 28, 2021. The use of the SafeKey QR code that is issued by the Ministry of Health will denote that the person has been fully immunized or has tested negative for the coronavirus in the past 72 hours. The maximum number of participants is 450. Erica Hawley took part in the Lisbon World Triathlon Cup Women's Elite Race. 10 competitors, including Hawley, did not finish. Meanwhile, the Bermuda Triathlon Association announced its current plans for the 2021 season. The National Sprint Championships, which will serve as the main qualifier for the 2021 World Triathlon Sprint and Relay Championships that are due to be held here in October, will be held Sunday, June 13th. Sadly, Clarion Bank has been forced to cancel the Iron Kids for a second successive year, which was scheduled for Saturday, June 19th. However, the BTA are aiming to stage a junior race that day in its place for juniors aged 7 through 15, subject to government approval. The Bermuda Football Association President, Mark Reid, has been elected to the FIFA Disciplinary Committee during the agenda item 11 of the 71st FIFA Congress, which took place on Friday. Nathan Trott was not part of the West Ham United team that defeated Southampton 3-0 to cap off a memorable 2020-2021 season with qualifications to the UEFA Europa League. Kenny Thompson was not part of the Civita Center team that played to a 1-1 draw against La Bruna in the Spanish Women's First Division. Zico Lewis and his Charleston Battery teammates gave up a 2-0 lead to draw 2-2 with the New York Red Bulls number 2 team in their USL Championship Division match. Jair Parfit Williams scored, helping Falker defeat Kalmar 4-2 in Iceland's First Division football action. The executive and management of the Somerset Cricket Club announced the appointment of Jomar Wilkinson as the Somerset Trojans' new head senior coach. Ejai Tucker and his Burnley under-23 teammates twice came from behind to earn a draw in their last game at Turkmoor this season against Chelsea. Ali O'Deal would score, helping Ickleston Town's under-23s conclude the NSL Cup campaign with a 5-0 win over Attendon. Danico Hollis and his Steinhauser-Meyer Cricket Club teammates went down by 9 wickets against East Kilbar. Steinhauser won the toss and batted first, and they were bowled out for 73. Hollis went without scoring. East Kilburg would then score 76 for 1. Keegan Jones and his Segberg School 3rd-11 teammates went down by 93 runs against Coniston Cricket Club's first 11. Segberg won the toss and sent Coniston to bat, and they would score 221 for 4 in their allotted 44 overs. Jones bowled 3 overs. He took 1 for 30. In reply, Segberg scored 128 all out. Jones was run out for 1. Caden Hopkins and his Axis teammates competed in the Spanish Cup Cycling Series B-Sing 121-kilometer road race. Hopkins turned in a good performance overall, clocking a time of 2 hours, 54 minutes and 37 seconds, crossing the line 75th. Meanwhile, the Bermuda Bicycle Association's 2021 road race season finally got underway with the BRCC individual time trial taking place yesterday. Connor White would set the tone for the day when he was clocked in a winning time of 44:27.7. Liam Flannery was second in 45:38.7, and Brian Stenoff finished third in a time of 48:59.3. Caitlin Conyers put in a strong performance, finishing fourth with a time of 49:08.2, while Nicole Mitchell finished eighth with a time of 55 flat. Scott Barnes did not have the weekend he was looking for over in Utah. A day after struggling with speed in round 3, Barnes competed in round 4. In the warm-up round of the Shifter Masters class, Barnes finished 4th. He would then take to the track to move up to 3rd in the qualifying round He would then finish second in the pre-final race with a 12-lap time of 11:38.998. In the final, Barnes did not finish after being hit from behind, this after leading the first lap. Dara Alazade concluded competing in the 2021 World Rowing Cup Stage 2 event. Alazade, who will represent Bermuda at the Tokyo Olympics, competed in the men's singles sculls quarterfinals number 3 race. Alazade clocked a time of 7:35.67 to finish 5th, which would see him advance to the men's singles sculls D final. Alazade took to the start line for the D final. He would clock a time of 8:01.43, which would see him finish 5th. Adam Hall and his Aberdeen Ironbird teammates are now 11-7 on the season after they fell 15-3 to the Wilmington Blue Rocks. Hall went 1 for 3 from the plate, and he would score 1 run. And that's a look at this Monday, May 24th edition of the Island Stat Sports Brief. I'm Earl Basden.